most absolutely beautiful day at the chateau today. The sun is pouring into the kitchen. I have tea, all is well with the world, and it's so magnificent that I'm going to start by going outside into the garden, seeing what's happening there. River's having a whale of a time. I think River's enjoying it more than anyone else.
Such a beautiful day. I mean, we're enjoying it.
It's perfect. I just noticed that you've got the little musicians that were sent in Cadeau at the chateau.
Keeping the spirit of the...
Yeah, keeping spirits high.
What Kirsty did.
No way.
It's a fig leaf.
Perfect.
Not big. And that was sent in the Cadeau too. When I saw him, I thought of this plant. Because
You've had a prickly one. It's so incredibly beautiful today.
It is really perfect.
So you were able to do the big move, moving all of the fruit bushes to a new part of the garden.
Almost all gone.
Yes.
So we have one bed free here. Here it's half empty, so it's cool. And the one over there with a big hole in the middle is done as well.
And that's ready for asparagus.
Half ready. Then we'll see the new fruit garden. We could have like a nice door because I know this is going to be wider to let the tractor go
Perfect.
in. So we'll have an arch and we'll be pretty. So now you have a whole line of real fruit.
That's so nice.
So right now, the top mulch is actually the help of the chicken. That's their bed.
Thank you very much, chickens.
Yeah.
They're doing their bit for the fruit. It's going to be so gorgeous this summer.
It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. I don't know if everyone can see from here, but there's this side that Ambeline's just planted, but just on the other side is the bed that you two planted.
Yeah.
And that's all of the sage and lots of flowers you've put in there as well.
It's all the purples, blues and whites, so there's everything. In this bed we've planted the raspberries, and the rest of the big shrubs are the currants. So we've got black currants, white currants and red currants, and a gooseberry or two. We've got blueberries to go in that corner, and we've got a baby goji in the greenhouse, which is due to come out this year. So.
Just means we have to come a bit further to pinch the berries, which is annoying.
Well, that's, yeah.
You'll have more for yourselves, you know that. Yeah. You have not had a single raspberry from this garden, have you?
Raspberries in the morning when they come out in the garden. Nobody has raspberries.
Do you just bring your yogurt with you and put the berries straight into it?
Granola.
Strangely, seeing all that work in the garden has made me very thirsty for tea and a biscuit. So I'm going to put the kettle on. I have my tea. I was just about to settle down with my biscuits when I saw the most adorable thing on the table. Look what Kirsty must have put here as a little gift. All of our darling chickens have been laying. I wonder if they'd hidden these eggs somewhere because we've been collecting them. So it looks as though they had another little stash. I love the fact that our eggs are different colours from the different species of chickens. Just adorable. Hey, Lucas.
That's a bit uncanny. You've already got the camera.
You know me.
Yeah. Radiator covers in if you want to have a look down.
Oh, you angel. This is the moment I've been waiting for. Yeah. Okay, but if we're going down there for the big reveal, hang on, first, I'm going to share the footage of you actually making it with everyone.
Okay, cool.
Sliding since I don't remember when, in and out of consciousness, while others might be stressing out, we rely on our facade to help us out, and it's obvious now, finally, I know you're gonna underplay it. But it's time to move on from
the finished thing. Amaury, I love it. I love the cut-off corner so it doesn't come into the room.
Softens it. Yeah.
Oh, it is beautiful. Now, you are a master. Oh, come on. That's not
I'm not old enough yet. Master comes with age.
Okay, so when can I call you master? When you hit 40?
I think when the arthritis just is absolutely, I'm riddled with it.
Well, with the amount of work you're doing, I think that'll be any minute now.
Yeah.
It's not a radiator cover. It's a piece of furniture.
No, it's lovely.
It is. It's just lovely.
It really complements the room. Now the room is done.
Now the room's done.
Now
Yes.
the room is absolutely done.
Oh, it is such a pretty room. The prettiest loo in the entire world, except for our other downstairs loo that you made, which is my other favourite one.
That's a nice, it's a real hidden little gem in there.
Yeah, I love it.
You
I
wouldn't
really
think
love it.
Open that tiny little door,
Yeah.
go for that really long, well, not really long, but that long hallway.
Yeah, and then just round the corner.
Also, yeah.
It does worry me that our best efforts so far are probably downstairs loos. If it hadn't been for the Marquis salon, I'd think I was getting a bit too niche.
To be fair, most men spend most of their time on the loo.
So this is now man's chateau. Not a very manly loo here, though, is it?
I put the edging on to try and imitate the mirror above it with the edging. It's such a nice mirror that I thought I'd try and
It looks great with it.
copy it a little bit.
Okay, I'm going to go and get Nick so that he can come and have a look at it too. Thank you, Kaz.
No worries.
Oh, Nick is looking very pleased with it. I see you've actually colour coordinated your headwear to the room. Well, you like it. Yeah, I can tell. He's very pleased. Today's one of my favourite sorts of days at La Lounge, where things are happening everywhere, because whilst there's all that excitement in the garden and Amaury with the radiator cover that we love, the heating engineers are in my bedroom starting to put the new radiators in. And so Philip has been doing some much needed touch-ups first. Oh, this is good to see, Philip. It's kind of embarrassing that it was white behind the actual radiators, because with the old radiators on, I hadn't been able to reach behind them to paint. So finally, those little niggling bits will be finished. Nice to, I mean, we're not going to see it anyway, because the radiator's going straight back in the same place, but we'll know, won't we? Lying in bed at night, finally, we'll be able to relax.
Is that what keeps you up?
That's it. That was the only thing. Now it's going to be easy. Philip's on fire today. Flush from his success with the painting in the bedroom, he's decided to completely rearrange all of the paintings in the study.
And you know why?
To get Daddy's painting in. I'm so happy.
When Amaury and I were clearing the stable,
Yeah.
we found a massive frame, and I realised it was that painting that the frame came from.
I didn't realise we had the frame here. All of the old Lalande plans, the mid-19th century ones, were behind my desk before, so they've all moved out of the way to make space. So we're using a new system that was sent to us as a gift, actually. It comes with these cutters. So how does this work, Philip?
Oh, and this one you can just cut the wire with on the sides, and then you just crimpy.
Crimpy crimp. So ingenious. We have one driller and one dust catcher. And meanwhile, in our bedroom, the heating engineers have been fitting the radiators, which we now know are backed with perfectly pink panelling. They're both in place, but admittedly, as the heating will not be turned on before late April at the best, we're not really going to be feeling the benefits till next winter. How are you going to do that? This is not easy. Oh my goodness. Wow. It's so beautiful. Oh my goodness, I'm going to be so happy working in front of that. Thank you so much. You did it.
Sure, it's not a bit too low. Too low.
I quite like it low, because I feel like you're in the painting a bit. The chair's not going to bother it, that's the main thing. Oh no, it's lovely.
The reason why we didn't want it that much higher is because otherwise we wouldn't be able to see because of the chandelier.
Oh, that's true, yes. I really like this room more and more every day. Well done.
I'm happy that's
Love it. It is so lovely that from my desk, I can see Daddy's painting in the mirror, as well as Ollie's painting of Mummy and the fire. What a great view. Thank you so much.
No
Okay,
worries.
I better run and start cooking, because it is dark outside now.
changed.
You're wearing your grandmother's jumper.
Yes. Makes me happy.
You love that. Nick's waiting for me in the kitchen. We're going to be cooking together. But I have to say, I can't wait to come to bed tonight because we were sent a gift of this incredible Yves Saint Laurent duvet. And it's so pretty, the colour with the toile de jouy. It's really thick and fluffy and I just want to jump into bed. It's Nick's last night and he and I have been a powerful force in the kitchen, manning 2 woks because we have one for allergies and people who don't like spice. And finally 1 wok which is spicy because we never eat spicy food here because lots of people don't like it. Tonight we will. I like how romantic you're making it for Nick's last night. It's friendship love, it's platonic love, which does need to be celebrated and people forget that.
Quite right.
This is gorgeous, Philip.
I went quite...
Oh, I love it with the gold napkins as well.
Thank you. I went quite 80s, I think.
Good. What's wrong with that? I'm going to call everyone in. Looks good, Nikki. And spicy.
Cheers, Nikki.
Big excitement now. We've finished dinner and Amaury is about to turn the lights on in the courtyard for the very first time. He's only put one side on just to see if we like them or not. Oh, I see him moving. I love them.
Oh, that's pretty.
Amaury, they're so pretty. I love them. I really love them. And they're so warm. Oh, they're fantastic. Nikki, what do you think?
I think they're great.
Ooh, we've got Nikki approval. We have just had the best night's sleep. And for the first time since the beginning of the whole winter, I didn't have the electric blanket on because this is so warm and lovely. But it is nevertheless too early. We have to get up because we're driving all the way to Maastricht and it's very, very exciting. The only problem is that in order to have all that lovely excitement, we have got to get up. It is at least a beautiful day, Philip.
I know.
We can do this.
The sun's really nice coming up.
We are finally all ready to go and goodness knows it has taken a very long time and a ridiculous number of bags. How long are we going for, Philip?
2 nights.
This is ridiculous. It's just I'm having to do a lot of admin whilst I'm away. So I'm taking all of my paperwork with me. And Philip's offered to drive so that I can just sit in the van and make it my home office on the move. But goodness knows I am going to miss this office. It's so pretty and I have to leave. That just seems cruel. Oh, it's just beautiful what you've done, Philip.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, Lalande. We will be back in a couple of days. We're leaving on such a beautiful day too. But I had a look and apparently it's going to be lovely in Maastricht as well.
Good.
Really sunny. We have made it to the van. Once again, we've had to hire one because the paperwork for the van that I bought is taking such an interminable age. And that is why we haven't been picking up the furniture that we've been buying over the past 2 years. 2 years in France. So there's 4 things that we have to collect, plus a lot of Philip's furniture is going to be coming back too. But we're going to do all of that on the way back. And tomorrow I'm going to tour a beautiful Dutch castle. We've been invited by the lovely people who run it, and I'm going to film that tour for my other channel, Stephanie's Grand Tour of Europe. It will be out on Sunday, but I will be giving you a sneak peek in this video too. Philip, in his smart hat, is going to be our conductor today, whilst I have the little mobile office set up here. I could totally get used to doing my admin on the move like this. Well, we're not moving now, obviously. We have stopped for a loo break, but it's wonderful. I have everything I need. And most importantly, I can do it in complete safety because I have a VPN on my computer. And I'm really lucky because NordVPN have offered to sponsor this video with an ad. Many of you know that I've been using NordVPN for years, long before they offered to sponsor me. For those of you who don't know what a VPN is, it masks where your device is in the world, be it your phone, your laptop, your tablet, or your TV. So you can choose another region region to get your content from. You can watch Netflix from America whilst you're sitting in France. In fact, over the last few days, Philip and I have been using it to watch a series about the renovation of Claridge's hotel, which is just showing on British TV. And it has been extraordinary. It makes me feel so much better about what we're facing at Lalande, because that is the most extraordinary renovation you can imagine. So complex. And it means that whilst we're in France, we could watch it. And once we get to the Netherlands, we'll also be able to carry on watching British TV. But Nord is far more than a VPN. It also protects your data. And that is what is important for me right now as I'm using the van as my office, because it encrypts all of my data and protects me from malware. And you can imagine, whilst I'm doing all of my financial transactions, that is critically important. And my favorite thing about it is that it has been confirmed that it is the fastest VPN on the planet, which is great when you're watching TV, or in this case, for admin. If you'd like to try it for yourself, then go to nordvpn.com/Chateau Diaries for an exclusive deal, and it's risk-free with NordVPN's 30-day money-back guarantee. Right, Philip, let's get back on the road because we are cutting it very, very fine for your father's birthday. We've arrived at the hotel in a little town near Maastricht, and this is the town where we're going to meet Philip's parents in the restaurant. I won't vlog in there. We're just going to have a very, very large meal and then go to sleep. But I will carry on filming first thing tomorrow morning and take you to the castle with us. We had a lovely, lovely time last night and now up bright and early. It's quite sunny actually, but freezing cold. And we're off to the castle. Which way do we go, Philip?
This way.
It's a beautiful day. The birds are singing. The place that we're going to, Kasteel Arcen, is actually really famous for its gardens. Now, I suspect it is not the time of year to see those. So we're going to focus on the interior and come back later in the year for the gardens. At least we're arriving at the castle in style. I mean, you can't fault our steed.
There's no bigger car. The only thing I'm worried about is that that might also not be anything to
oh no,
get the frost off. And that could mean we're going to be late.
I've got the engine on and Philip's found a brush, which is actually doing a pretty decent job. No! No, what happened? Vigorous brushing.
Yeah, well I have to. It's not
Oh,
made
it sticks
for it.
back in.
Yeah. But like, it's not made for it, but I have to do.
This is enough on this side, you can leave it. To be fair, this may take some time. Light! Houses! Success! Oh, this is beautiful, is this it?
Yes, it is it.
Oh, it's in there.
Yes, that's the castle here.
So is that
to your left?
the stables? Or it's huge.
I think that's the entrance. They've got the stables and the coach house here, so I'm not sure which one is which one.
Well, this is the way to arrive.
It's a proper moat, isn't
This is a proper moat. They're only opening to the public next month, aren't they?
The 1st of April, I think.
They're opening up specially for us. Apparently it's involved everyone running around with hoovers and getting everything ready. I can imagine from Lalande what it's like to have unexpected people coming early. Ducks, Philip.
No.
Yes, ducks.
They've got peacocks as well.
The gates have been opened. Woo! Well, it is very rare to be allowed to drive straight in.
Oh my
Whoa.
goodness, look to the left, darling.
Gosh, it's beautiful. One of the things I love most is visiting stunning castles and chateaus and being able to go inside and look around. It's still like a dream to me that I have to pinch myself. Well, we've been invited for what local special pie, isn't it?
Yes,
Fly?
Kasteel Arcen, yes, and you will eat some fly. It's amazing. It's
Fly.
like a Dutch cake.
Okay, I'm
Limburg,
very
from this
excited.
province.
I've heard a lot about this pie.
Oh, it will taste amazing, and I think Philip will be home again. So, no more French bakery.
Yeah, now finally some real cake.
I think the fly trumps it.
Oh, wow.
We restored it a few years ago,
Yes.
outside and interior.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That's luxury.
That's the way to travel with yellow wheels.
Yes. Especially made for us in India. It's silk, 2 types of blue, and it's a very,
Oh, it's
very
two
luxurious.
different blues.
2 different blues. So we change this with
Yes.
the light.
Oh, it does. I can just see a slightly paler on all of the edging.
This is all specially woven for us. And this
The attention to detail.
ivory.
And can I introduce you? You're Edmund.
I'm Edmond.
Well, hello, lovely to meet you. And you're the
Thank you.
historical expert.
Supposed to be, yes.
Well, as we walked in, you said that you recognise him. You used to watch him on TV.
With my grandparents, yes.
Oh, amazing! So, wow, this is very exciting, Dan.
It's a small world.
Very honoured. And this is Bart Jan. And
Yes.
it's you who contacted us.
Yes, I'm the head gardener of the Kasteel Arcen.
And thank you for all the beautiful dahlias that you sent.
Oh, I cannot wait until they flower at your castle.
No,
It will be
the
amazing.
tree, they've been planted.
Yeah,
Yes,
oh,
you'll have
that
to
would be
come and see
great.
them.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show everyone photos of what you sent because we've got pictures of what they should look
Yeah,
like.
there's
We haven't
still
seen
little
them yet.
bulbs, so what's coming out? Yeah, it will be amazing. Let's eat the cake.
Oh my goodness, I was not expecting this.
It's all for you too. One for Philip, one for Stephanie.
Wow.
Is this the coach house?
And the view.
Yes, this was the coach house, yeah.
And it's warm. We weren't
Oh,
expecting
yeah.
that.
I'm sorry, but I even put up the heating in the castle, so the castle is also warm.
Oh, this looks ridiculously good. This is very naughty.
Nee.
Fortified with local pie, we're off to film our tour of this Dutch castle. I've heard a lot about these stoneways that play themselves, but I've never heard one. So I'm very excited.
Most of the people are excited when they see the interior. This is the roll with the music.
Yes.
And this is the pump.
It's like a bellows.
Yeah, it is. So you can play on it yourself.
Yes.
Or you can play
Or-
with the welter part of it, and then it plays by such let you hear.
It's still in working order.
It's still in working order. I can only you can see the holes.
Yes.
The sounds.
It's been a fascinating morning of filming and now time for lunch. This is pretty incredible. And the presentation that we have our own little broccoli soups.
In such pretty pots as well.
And it's so warming on a day like today. Wow.
Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. By the way, I'm loving the tour so far. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Loving every minute.
Okay, thank
You're a
you.
mine of information.
Thank you, thank you.
I thought we were just having the soup. Thank you so much.
A small lunch for you.
Well, we've only just finished the pies. Good grief, this is beautiful. I've chosen the carpaccio sandwich. There's more carpaccio than there is sandwich. My goodness, there's so much here. It looks delicious. I feel right at home now. It feels like Sif and Gillian and laughter looking in the window.
Wait and see till you see our meals. They're beautiful. We have 4 tours.
4 Thors. Oh, now there I am, jealous.
I've seen it in the photo and I've watched it.
He noticed you, Stephanie.
They're asking me to send a message to the peacocks of Lalande. This place is spectacular. I'm going to give you a little sneak peek of the ceiling above me, just to give you an idea of how glorious it is. I've lost Philip. I think something must be happening next door. Absolutely typical. Typical.
It's amazing. She's in this castle for hours.
Yeah.
Oh.
Who's winning?
You tell me.
I haven't got a clue. I'm rubbish at
I
chess.
think I'm missing a tower, but
I think I drank too much. I don't see the color difference.
Oh yeah, the colour difference is a little bit.
Where are we going wrong?
Also, can I just point out the eyes of
Yeah, it's
the horse?
Philip's rolling eyes. It's the same from the clock.
Well, you just can't tear yourself away from the baby zebra, can you?
that's it.
Is that coming home with us?
We brought the van, so I mean, if you're missing them later on, then.
Sure, but let's go to the gardens. I'm waiting for the gardens.
There are 8 full-time gardeners here, and even in winter, the gardens are spectacular. I can't wait to see what they look like in summer. We've just finished filming our video here. We ended in the gardens, wintry gardens, but stunningly beautiful. And I have to show you the statue that we've just seen on our way out. Yes, it is Thor in all of his splendour. Actually, do your male peacocks have names?
No, not yet. Maybe people can do a suggestion.
How many do you have?
Maybe a Philip. Maybe an Edmond.
Maybe a Bartian.
Oh, we have 3 already then.
So how many males do
We
you
have 4 males and we have 6 females.
Great, 4 males. Okay, if anyone has ideas for names, let us know in the comments.
That would be so lovely, yeah.
Goodbye, Kasteel Arcen. This has been glorious. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye. Oh, back over the second moat because one really isn't enough. I love this place. And now, home for Greek food with your parents.
Very excited.
Thank you for joining us for more chateau life and our trip to the Netherlands. Next week we'll have our exciting antiques road trip back to Lalande. But in the meantime, on Sunday on my other channel, Stephanie's Grand Tour of Europe, you'll be able to see the full tour of Kasteel Arcen. Today I would like to say a special thank you to my patrons, Wendy Piatek, Walter Plant, Frank Poposki and James Snow, Tamara Price, Lisa Puccillo and Carol Quimby Bonan. Thank you so much for your support of the Chateau Diaries, and thanks to all of you for watching. Can't wait to see you next week.